This week, we'll be going over all of the Can Pyramid collectibles in Alan Wake. This will be for the Carny achievement, and there's going to be 12 of these throughout the game, but there's only going to be 5 that you actually need to get the achievement. We'll still go over all 12 just in case you miss one or a few, and of course, we will have the Alan Wake playlist with the rest of my guides linked down in the description and at the end of the video. We do also make written versions of all of our guides, so if that's more your thing, go check that out over on our website. And now, let's get to hunting. We should first talk about how you actually obtain the Can Pyramid collectibles. Instead of picking them up, you're gonna need to knock them down. This is generally done by shooting them, but you can technically also just walk into them and kick them down. However you do it, once they're knocked down, it'll count. The first pyramid you'll run into is in the beginning when the light gives you a gun. You'll go through the combat tutorial and then you can shoot this pyramid from on a fence. The second pyramid will be later in the first episode. You'll start up a generator and use a bundle of logs on a crane to create a bridge. You'll go across that and this pyramid will be sitting on a table. While going through episode 2, you'll eventually fall to where there's a waterfall. A bit after that, you're going to end up going through a path with a bunch of bear traps. Then, after that, you're going to come up to an area where you'll find the third Can Pyramid sitting on a barrel. The fourth Can Pyramid you'll come across later on after a driving section. You'll come up to a roadblock near a tunnel, go to the left towards a safe haven light, and you'll find this pyramid sitting on a table. For Can Pyramid 5, you'll eventually get to a radio station where the host is, and you'll then continue on. You'll end up going down a cliff for a bit and then come up to a truck with lights next to it. Nearby, you're going to find one shack with another smaller shack next to it, and in the smaller shack, you'll find this pyramid. This would also be the point you would get the Carny achievement if you got all of the others, so feel free to skip the rest if you want, but I will keep going through them just in case you missed any of the others. Can Pyramid 6 will be even later in this episode. You're going to go through some mines and then go on a cable car where you'll be attacked by birds. Once you fall down, you're going to run up the hill to a safe haven light, and then you'll find this pyramid on the railing where the cable car should have ended. Can Pyramid 7, you're going to get near the end of the first section of this chapter. You'll go through a hedge maze, go through a few other sections of this botanical garden type area, and eventually you'll have to break down this gate with your flashlight. Go through that, and over to the right, you're going to find this pyramid. A while later in this episode, you can get Pyramid 8 when you go to the Anderson farm. While there, you'll go through a fight on a stage and then head on out to a big barn with a large boat inside. Once you use the boat to break out of that barn, you're going to see this pyramid sitting over to the left. Can Pyramid 9 you'll find while you're going through the town. Eventually you'll hear a car alarm on the road after passing the diner, and then you're going to see a hot dog stand with this pyramid sitting on top. Then, Can Pyramid 10 will be after you meet the Lady of the Light much later into the chapter. She's going to ask you to go flip a power switch, and once you get out to that switch, the pyramid will be sitting to the right of it. For Can Pyramid 11, you're going to need to keep driving until you reach the Majestic Hotel. If you're going for the Gunless Wonder achievement, you're going to need to not shoot any guns during this time, which will make this collectible a little bit more complicated, but don't worry, there's still a way to do it. Outside of the hotel to the left, you're going to find this pyramid on the wall. You can either shoot them or just jump onto a car and then jump onto the wall and run over to kick it. Either way works. Then for the last Can Pyramid, number 12, you're going to be driving some more and then come up to a big roadblock. You'll go up to the right to Larson's, and then once inside the big building, you'll go up for a while until you finally come out onto a deck. This pyramid is going to be just sitting right out here. And a quick reminder, if you are going for the Gunless Wonder achievement, you'll still need to not use a gun. So, you'll have to just jump at it, and eventually you'll get that knocked down. This one is a little bit harder than the last one to knock over that way, but you can still do it. And that's going to be all of the Can Pyramid collectibles in Alan Wake. If you find our guides helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and of course, check out our playlist for the rest of our Alan Wake guides.